I hear the nuns really love it.
Another film from the Nico Mastorakis production era is Bloodtide. Yet again, surprise, surprise, it's set on a Greek island. Opens up to a wonderful sequence of what seems like a young woman offering herself up as a sacrifice to something unknown within the depths under this island. It's a cave, it has this weird symbols on it. She has markings on her and is floating towards it. Then we get the introduction to our main characters, one of whom is played by Martin Kove, who's Kreese from The Karate Kid, the bad guy, the sensei in that one. And he's kind of bland cipher. He's there with his partner looking for his sister, who has vanished but seems to be at a convent on top of this island, and the local people seem a little bit wary of these people being here as well.
Okay.
It seems like one of these sparsely populated islands, just perfect for a horror movie. And to be honest, this movie is rather bland and a little bit too long, even at 82 minutes. It feels as if it's dragged out a little bit. But there is one strong, shining light at the heart of that, and that light is James Earl Jones as Fry, a wonderful character who has some wonderful lines and delivery within this film.
I kiss thee ere I killed thee. No way but this.
There's moments that just made it stand out, that make you sit up and pay attention. When you see an actor of his calibre who really does command the scene, you sit up, you take note, you pay attention to it, and regardless of some of the banality that's going on, some of the unexciting sequences, you tend to hope and pray that Jones is going to come back soon and lighten up that screen.
You get me a melon.
Can we have one, please?
Hey! And a loaf of bread.
I really kind of liked Bloodtide, all thanks to James Earl Jones, but at no point can I say that this is a recommended movie or something that you should rush out to check. If you're a Mastorakis fan and you've seen some of his other movies that are a little bit not as great, thinking of The Wind, that kind of Mastorakis movie, you kind of know what you're getting into.
There you go.
Who told you to bring a knife? You don't cut watermelon with a knife.
No, big man.
There are some fun moments in this one. I do like the fact that we get some nice side characters. I like the interchanges between some of the characters, no matter how ridiculous they are. I do enjoy that. The fact that some of the points are just not delivered on their promise was a little bit of a fault of the movie, and I did like the idea behind it. I just don't feel that it's fully delivered on. You should have had some awesome creature effects. We should have had more creature attacks on this one as well. We just don't get enough. It's hinted at, it's alluded to, it's sometimes shown in ripped off Jaws shots where people are attacked, but I just feel as if we needed more of that. The movie needed some strong propulsion to really push it along when it starts to really wind down, and it does wind down often, which is the main problem of the movie. That inconsistency of pace, where it has two long spells where nothing really happens, where the characters aren't interesting enough to captivate you while watching it. Bloodtide, like I said, is a fun throwaway movie. It's one that you could watch once. I would suggest watching it drunk or sped up, but always take your time whenever you get to the James Earl Jones character, because this guy was just friggin' awesome.
You crazy old devil. What new evil are you trying to conjure up now?
Mr. Fry, there is no such thing as new evil.
Bloodtide is a watch once, I don't know if I'm going to go back to it again kind of movie. It has a great start, it has a really muddled and slowed down middle, and for a movie, 82 minutes feels much, much longer. I'd love to know your thoughts on Bloodtide, whether you love it, hate it, whatever. Let me know in the comment box. As always, there's a couple of videos up here of mine that you can check if you want to see more of my content. If you feel like I deserve a like on this video, hit that like button, maybe even subscribe, join Patreon, join the membership program on here. It all helps me. I appreciate it, and I'll see you next time on Man v Film.